Hello everyone, I'm Lowie, tagging expert at TAGGRS. Today we will set up Facebook Ads server-side tracking. This video is the third episode of the series and we will continue with the setup from our second video where we have set up Google Ads server-side tracking. In the first video we have implemented a data layer with WooCommerce, set up our TAGGRS container, set up our server GTM container and implemented GA4 server-side tracking, which is necessary for implementing server-side tracking with the other channels such as Facebook. You can also find this information back in the blog post on the TAGGRS website. I will first go into preview mode of both server and web container to see what we have been already setting up. This is our server container. This is our web container and this is the preview mode of our store. We will trigger some events. This should trigger view item and add to cart. As we can see, add to cart has entered the data layer. Our GA4 ecom events tag has fired. Same with view item. And it has sent a event to our server container. Our server container has a GA4 all events, which send the events to GA4. So this is working correctly. So in order to set up Facebook Ads server-side tracking, this should be installed first, and you can see how we did it in the first video. So we will start now with the setup of Facebook Ads server-side tracking. First, we will set up the web container tracking, and I'll show you how to do that. We will start with Facebook view content. We will use a template for this. This one. Facebook Pixel ID. We will go to our events manager, business.facebook.com/events manager 2. We'll go to our data sources and take our ID. I will save it in a variable because we have to reuse it again. Like this. We will not start with this one, we will start with the configuration tag, I'm sorry. All pages. We will also send the event ID. This is necessary for deduplication because we will send events from web container and also from server container. And when both events arrive at Facebook, they will get deduplicated. And this will happen because they will have the same event ID. So we will add the event ID here. We use a template variable for this. Yes, like this. This will set the cookie, the Facebook click cookie and the Facebook browser cookie. Click on save. And this is working correctly. Great. We'll go over now to the other tags. First one we will see is view content. This is when you view a product. view content, event ID, object properties. We will send the content IDs. This is necessary if you want to do retargeting. If you upload your catalog to Facebook and you want to retarget dynamically, you need to send the IDs of the items. Luckily, we have already made this variable. I will show you how it looks. For Google Ads remarketing, we have already made this custom JavaScript variable. What it does, it takes the variable items with all the items and it will put all the IDs in a array. I will show you in a minute how it looks like. So we will add this and also content type product value. You will have to check how value is. A trigger. This will be view item. We will check in preview mode how value and currency are made in the data layer. So this is view item or view content for Facebook. How does it look like? It's e-commerce.currency and e-commerce.value. Right. I will also show you the remarketing IDs. You will see 15. It iterates over this items array and it puts all the item IDs in an array. Now it's only one, so it looks like this. So I will add the additional info. We will check if it works fine. As you can see, it has triggered fine with all the necessary details. We can also check in our Facebook pixel helper. View content, product, euro 29.95, that's fine. So we can close this again. So we will set up the other, events as well. You see a checkout, Where is it? Yes. This is the same as begin checkout. Really? And then the last one is purchase. Yes, like this. We will now test if the events are working properly. So view item, add to cart, begin checkout, and purchase. Let's see how that went. View item was okay already. Yes. Add to cart as well. View item, we had it. Begin checkout, also fine. And purchase went fine as well. We could also have checked here. Purchase. Yes, perfect. This works fine. One more thing we can add to the purchase event. As you can see, we have some customer data here. For example, first name, last name, company, and so on. So we will add this for better matching. I will show you how to do this. Like this, enable an advanced matching, then a new tab will open and you can add some parameters. For example, city, customer.billing.city. I will not take them all, but I will take the most important ones. For example, email. So as you can see, you can add all these ones. You have a lot of parameters we can add. The more you add, the better. But I will just add these ones for showing you how it works. So if we do that again, we will buy one more item to show you if it works or not with the personal data. Place order. Purchase. Facebook succeeded. City is not found. Email, yes. Why is city not found? Let's check it. City undefined customer dot billing. Ah no, there's order data in front. Order data dot, okay, didn't see that well. Yes, order data. Yes, now it took the city as well. So our tracking or web tracking is working fine. We have added all the events. Now we will set up for the server-side tracking. How do we do this? We will send um, our unique event ID with the GA4 tag. So we have this unique event ID available in our server container as well. We will add it like this: event ID. Yes. We will also add the city. So the email. And now this will send these parameters to our server container so we can use them for our Facebook tags to trigger and parameters for our Facebook tags as well. So we will see in our web container, oh, didn't go into preview mode yet. So when I click add to cart, this will enter our web container and we have a event data with event ID. This has 49 at the end. And our Facebook tags. Add to cart has this one as well, so this is the same, this is correct. We can use it for deduplication. First, we will have to make a event data variable for this. In order to be able to use it. Like this. So with the email, the same. Voila. Now for Facebook server-side tracking, it's not so difficult if you take the template tag. Facebook conversion API. Facebook ecom events inherit from clients, so it will take the incoming requests from the server container and model that data into the right format for Facebook. So we will send events from our web container to our server container via the GA4 tag. This will enter our server container, and this tag will inherit this data to send it to Facebook. It will modify it and send it to Facebook. You'll need our API token. We can generate this here with settings. By the way, we can see our test events entering our test modus in Facebook as well. Add to cart, view content. This is working fine. Purchase, so on. It has been sent via the browser, and it has also the unique event ID. If you check out the purchase, it will have email. It has the parameters, and it also has email and user agent normally. Not on this one. IP address and user agent. I will check into this in a second. First, the API token. Facebook pixel is this one. Test ID is this one. Voila. We can set this on so it will generate a cookie if it's not existing. Server event data override. We will add the event ID for deduplication. Event ID. User data. We will have to add email because we have this one available. Also city. You have this one available as well. Voila. Custom data. We don't have to add this because it will inherit from the client. And we will add a new trigger, Facebook events. View item. Add to cart. Begin checkout and purchase. Don't forget to use regex matching, otherwise you cannot use these lines. Okay, this should be it. We cannot forget to exclude some parameters like event ID, also email and also city, otherwise it will be sent to GA4 and this is not something we want. Otherwise we have personal data in GA4. We'll save it. So I think this is it. Let's see. So now we have view contents. This event has triggered Facebook. This one GA4 ecom event, which sends the request to our server container. It has entered our server container, and our Facebook ecom events has triggered email and city undefined. Yes, because we don't have it available at view item event. It has this event ID 22, so this is correct. Let's check the outgoing request. It sends automatically the Facebook pixel, also automatically client IP, and so on. Client user agent as well. It inherits it from the incoming request. So this is the incoming request with all the cookies. All the cookies get sent to the server container, and this Facebook server tag just takes it and sends it to Facebook. You can see here. We will check in the preview mode. You can see it has been sent from the server container. Browser ID, IP address, user agent. That's perfect. Also, all the parameters have been sent, as you can see here. There's no deduplication yet because sometimes it takes some time to enter both browser and server events. We'll also check the other events, add to cart. Begin checkout. And purchase. Begin checkout. Yes, has fired correctly. 200. Purchase. Fired correctly. You can see it coming in from our server container. Is it the same event ID? 22, 1922, 1922. Yes. Sometimes it takes some time. You will see deduplication if we wait long enough, but yeah, it's not always working correctly. But as you can see, it has the same unique event ID from either browser or server. It's the same. So this is done correctly. It has also a received city, email, browser ID, IP address, and user agent, and all the product data. So I'm thinking if I forgot something, but I think this is it. We have successfully set up Facebook ads server-side tracking. As you can see, it's not super difficult. It's only you have to set up the web tracking well. The server tracking is not so difficult. If you have a good e-commerce data layer, it works very smooth with just this tag. That's it. Thank you for watching and hope to see you next time in our next setup video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.